wonderful people. Thank you for joining me on yet another episode on your number one delicacy hub, Food Clinic, where you get to learn how to make different kinds of delicious meals for yourself, your loved ones, and your family members. I'm your host on today's episode. I'll be teaching you guys how to make smoky jollof rice with a difference. So don't go anywhere. I'm sure you're eager to know what difference I'm talking about. Don't go anywhere. When I come back from a short break, I'll be diving right into our meal for the day. But you know the drill already. Our meal is juicy, but our gist is juicier. Please don't go anywhere. I'll be right back with you shortly. Thank you. Welcome back, guys. So I told you guys we'll be making smoky jollof rice. So let me introduce you to the ingredients we'll be using to make this delicacy. So over here I have my spices. That's my curry, that's my thyme, that's my suya spice, that's my rosemary, and that's my basil leaf. In the middle we have my bay leaves. Over here I have sweet corn, I have my chopped green bell pepper, I have my tomato paste, I have my seasoning cube and salt for taste. Yeah, the king of the meal. I have my basmati, my washed basmati rice. Over here I have my pepper mix. Over here I have my finely chopped onion, our gorgeous chicken, very tasty, trust me, butter, crayfish, and the secret ingredients for the difference in this smoky jollof, our coconut milk. So I'm sure you're asking me, where's the smoke? What's bringing the smoke into the jollof rice? So my pepper mix, I had to preheat it, bake it in the oven to just give it that char taste, okay? So I allowed it burn a bit, then I blended it. And what's my pepper mix? I have my scotch bonnet, I have chili powder, and I have red bell pepper with a little bit of green bell pepper in it before I finally blended it to give us this gorgeous aromatic pepper mix. So as you all know, I always invite people so dear to my heart, friends of mine, to join me on our episodes on our show Food Clinic, where you get to learn a thing or two. Trust me, our food is juicy, but our gist is juicier. And the guest that'll be joining me today is someone that I know, someone that is dear to my heart. Her name is Ife. She'll be joining us right after we come back from a short break. So don't go anywhere. Let's hear what Ife has to say to us today. We'll be right back with you shortly. Thank you. Welcome back, guys, and as you guys can see, our guest is already with us. The beautiful Ife has joined us on Food Clinic.
Thank you so much, Ebi.
You're welcome.
And I am honored to be in this show.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
So, Ife, please, from what you're seeing on the table, what do you think? Like, can you take a guess of what we're making today?
I can see rice, onion,
okay,
blended tomatoes,
yes,
chicken. You know, I can see butter,
yeah,
crayfish, coconut oil.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Then we have sweet corn.
Yes, please.
We have paste, tomato paste.
Yes.
We have salt and seasonings.
What do you think?
Sweet corn. It cannot be jollof rice.
Yes. Thank you so much. That was just so spot on. We're making smoky jollof rice. Yes, please. So if you were to make this meal, what would you throw in first? What would you put in first into the pot?
My onion.
Okay.
Very important. No.
Okay.
I need my groundnut oil.
Okay.
Very important.
Yes.
Yeah. Then I need my onion.
Okay.
Then my tomato paste.
Yes, please.
Then I have my blended tomato.
Yes,
as well.
please. Yes, please.
Then what else?
You tell us.
My crayfish.
Okay.
Very important.
Yes, it is.
Then I have my butter.
Yes.
To make the rice look beautiful and come out nice.
Very true.
Then I can now start adding my,
exactly.
my seasonings.
Exactly. So
make it sweeter.
Okay.
Then my sweet corn comes last.
Very, very true. Everything you said is actually the same method, the same way I'm going to be making this smoky jollof rice. So for starters, we'll be going, instead of groundnut oil, vegetable oil, we'll be using butter. Yes, why I'm using butter is that butter just brings this different, unique taste, flavor. Thank you so much to the food. So we'll be taking a bit of this, then going with our onion and blah, blah, like the whole other process you just mentioned. So moving over to our pot, I'm excited. I'm really excited about this meal.
Too, you know.
Yeah, jollof rice is actually my thing, and
really,
yeah, it's actually one of my favorite dish.
Exactly.
And
I think they're on the same boat on this
yes,
one.
yes. And since that people online, they're always arguing Ghana jollof. Now I'm like,
Nigerian jollof.
what are these people even saying? Have they tried our jollof?
They don't know.
Okay, so let's get our pan heated, and then we can go in with a little bit of butter and onion, and the rest of it will go in. So please, can you help us do the honors of just putting in the butter? Okay, not all of them, just a little quantity. So if you're making your own jollof rice, do you normally do you use butter or you use vegetable oil?
Do whichever one that is available.
Okay.
Most times we don't go to the mall to get butter, so
yeah,
I just do
with what you have.
Exactly.
Yes, which is totally understandable. Which is because before we started even using butter, it has always been vegetable oil. Yes. So I understand.
That is doing our grandmother's
I totally understand. Yes, please. So the next thing that will be going in is
onion,
okay, please do us the honors of adding it in, or when you think it's ready, I'll let you just do your thing.
Thank you, JP.
That's yummy.
All right, let me take a step closer and
please
see what we're doing. Okay, all right. This smells so good already. I'm sure. This is. I'm loving the vibe, and I'm loving the smell already. Okay, I'll be taking it from here.
Okay.
So I'll be going into our seasoning. So just a little bit of salt, some seasoning cubes. I love the smell. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some seasoning cubes. Then I'll also be putting some of our spices.
Okay.
So over here we have thyme, curry, basil leaf, rosemary, bay leaf, and over here we have oregano and bay leaf. And we're not going to use all of it, but we're going to be using them to spice,
to make it look delicious.
Yes, exactly, and just give it that flavor. So that'll be that. Thank you.
Welcome.
So let me just give it a quick stir. It's already smelling. It's smelling nice. So I want to add a little bit of butter.
Okay.
So that it could fry well and fry quickly.
Okay.
Since I'm not using groundnut oil, yes. So I just want to put my butter in there.
That's yummy.
Our food is making.
I'm
waves.
telling you, I love this smell.
Wow.
I love this aroma. I love it so much. So that's about that. So also some other thing I've seen women struggle with, because I think most times most of our issues, like women, basically it revolves around relationship, around love. I don't know why, but that's just basically what seems to be our problem, like at least when we come of a certain age. So there's this lady that was asking, I don't know why we ladies we tend to do this, you know, maybe the man is doing everything you want, then you come out and say, oh, this he hits me, but he does what he's supposed to do. He takes care of me, he places me on a monthly salary, takes care of my family, does this, does that. And you're asking, what do you guys think? Do you think I should stay? Do you think I should leave? What's your take on domestic violence?
I would say I will support domestic violence. It's
Okay.
a no for me.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I won't just sit down and watch a man raise his hand and hit me. No, it's wrong.
Totally,
Shouldn't
I
be
agree.
in that kind of relationship. No,
I agree.
It's totally wrong.
So you're saying leave
Leave.
once it happens?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So I hope you young ladies can hear that. Don't love yourself enough. I feel like most times what causes this is when you don't love yourself, because if you love yourself, or if you're not seeking love from outside, and if you're giving yourself that love. So honestly, I always feel like the main issue, the backbone of all these things is we don't love ourselves enough. Just hear me out. Men practice self-love more than the ladies. A man, see, sometimes men break up over the littlest thing. It's not as if he sees a man holding you in a certain kind of way.
Exactly.
It's a ground to break up.
Exactly.
If it causes issues and it escalates, it's a ground to break up.
Exactly.
Talk more of it. Yes, that someone now goes to his office. Most of them they now sit you and start asking you what did he do, what way did he do. Sometimes it shakes their self-esteem. Like, what did he do that I'm not doing right? They want to really know, and sometimes at the end of the day they can't even get that thought out of their mind, so they can't even stay in that relationship. But a woman, first time, second time, third time, sometimes your friend, sometimes your sister, sometimes the neighbor, people around you, they know that this person is his. They'll book my thing until your boyfriend stops me and you are still there.
It is love.
It is love. They love the guy, but for me, I feel like it's also lack of self-love.
I think so. I think I'm going to agree with you.
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah,
It's lack of self-love totally, because if you love yourself, it's just the same way now. You say you love him, right? You wouldn't see someone hurting him outside, and you can't take it. So why would he do that to you? And you're still there. You're taking it. You're forgiving.
I don't know.
You're enduring.
Why we ladies think that way?
We think that love has to come with suffer-head mentality.
Which is not supposed to.
At all. Yeah, so I feel like it's actually lack of self-love on we ladies' part. If we can practice a one-third, I'm not saying half. Maybe that's too much. I'm not saying everything, but if we can, I'm always saying self-love, but if we can practice, if we can take into action half of that self-love we preach, trust me, a lot of us won't stay in very messy situations.
Yeah, I think
very messy situations.
Yeah, true.
Yes,
true.
Okay, so I think our sauce is ready.
Okay.
So I'm going to be going in with our meat stock.
Yeah.
I'll be going in with our peppered mix water.
Okay.
And then lastly, I'm putting all the liquids in right now.
Okay.
But before that, let me put some crayfish for taste. Yes, please. Let me do that. Give it a stir. Then I'm going in with our meat stock water. You know, when you add meat stock, the chicken has its own seasoning. So let me just see how it is, then know if I need to add anything. Please, you should also come taste. Tell us what you think about the taste. Is anything missing? It's 100.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just let it simmer up a bit. And then we're just going to let it steam. Once it comes to a boiling point, we'll go in with our coconut milk. Yes, please. So, as I was saying previously, over time, I've come to realize that most women don't love themselves. If you love yourself enough, like you love yourself, there are some things you can't take, some things you can't tolerate, some situations where you can't even let yourself be in such situations.
Yeah,
you understand? So I feel like we women, we need to learn how to build self-esteem. If you had a high self-esteem, you would love yourself.
Of course.
Yeah, so that's what I actually think on this take.
So tell me, what's your take on this popular OAP Nedu saying the female ex-Big Brother housemate go to the house to advertise themselves? So I don't know, what's your take on it?
I don't know. I really don't know how we got to this point whereby actresses, not just BBN housemates now, but actresses, they really have this, there's this stigma, there's this bad, I don't even know how to put it, that comes with their position. Like most times, everybody believes that for an actress, a BBN housemate doing well, you own a house, you own a car, that means you're doing something fishy behind the scenes, sleeping around with men for money or being bankrolled. But they forget that some of these girls, before they came onto the show, they had their business running in. I'm going to use Mercy Eke for example. That girl has been a hustler right from way back. Even before Big Brother, she had a car. She was already doing her own thing. So with Big Brother, with that platform, don't forget the prize money she won. You know, at Big Brother, the winner prize, or the take home, the prize money, something huge. She was able to establish a business. She's into real estate. She has her own fashion store. She's into acting as at now. So she has branched out into different things. So most people fail to recognize the hustle this lady's put in and just tend to see the end part where they come out and then they're showing you how they have a car and a house, and you feel like, oh, when did she put in the work, when did she do this, how you're calculating her source of income. You don't even know her income, her source of income actually, so how are you going to calculate it? So I feel like it's really unfair to these girls, even if there are actually some of them we don't know, we don't live with them. Exactly. But per se, even if maybe some of them do certain things, I feel like nobody is holy enough to cast the first stone. We all do shady things in our own closet, so don't come out online and start big brother this is you. What if someone else that knows you come out and say what you're doing? Is this something you're going to be proud of? So I'm just saying that if they can make it more obvious, like not that they owe it to anybody, but because they're in the spotlight, maybe just to throw a more positive light on their personality, so that they don't always have this stigma, this bad stigma behind their fame and all of that. Yeah, so I think our sauce has come up to a boiling point. So I'll be going in now with our coconut milk. Okay. So this coconut milk is actually my winning ingredient of giving this jollof a twist. So I'm going in with all of it right now. So I'm going to make sure that nothing is left. Then give it a stir. I'm going to test.
Nice.
This is, please try for yourself. Try for yourself. It's giving already. For me, it's giving. What do you think? Is there anything missing? So let me, from that expression, let me just take that, it's very nice.
That's yummy.
Okay, I think now we're going to put in our rice.
Okay.
Yes, please, thank you. So we're going to put in our rice, let it cook. It's already washed, by the way. So we're putting it in to let it cook. So let me check if this quantity is okay. Okay, so I think this is more than enough. So normally when I'm making my jollof rice, I would use a foil paper to cover it, so that the steam will cook from up and like it's equal heat getting across to both the top and the bottom. But since that's not there, I'm going to cover my pot tightly, reduce the heat
so it doesn't get burnt.
Thanks, God bless you.
Okay,
I'm going to reduce the heat.
That's yummy.
So I think our rice is almost ready. Yes, it's almost ready. So I'll be showing you guys a little trick here. We're going to be adding extra butter right now, just for extra flavor. Yes, so let it just little 4 corners of the pot, just let it melt in. Yes, that's my own secret. So it's going to give it its flavor. Then please, can you help me pass the green bell pepper? I'll be throwing this in to also give it the flavor of this green bell pepper. Thank you. Please help me with the sweet corn while I throw in our finely chopped onion, because our food is ready. So this last stir now. Thank you so much, darling. So, and that's that. So I'll be giving everything a quick stir. Let me probably hold this. The aroma of this rice, it's already giving. Like, it's giving everything it's supposed to give. I hope it tastes as nice as it smells.
It will.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, I'm keeping my fingers crossed actually. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. This is why I love to use basmati rice. It just also gives the food its own vibe, you know. So that's about that. So let me just cover it and just let it. Yes, please. All right, guys, we've come to the end of an episode on our food clinic show. So thank you, Ify, for joining us.
You're welcome.
But please, it's not time for you to leave yet. we'll be going to the special part of this show where we're going to be testing the food, so that we'll know all these things we've done in here. We're going to go and taste to know whether we got it right or not. So please come correct, come and give us your review, your honest review. Don't sugarcoat things. Just tell us as it is. Okay, so thank you so much. If you're still on here, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll be telling you guys what we think about our meal. Thank you so much, guys. See you shortly.
That's yummy.
Welcome back, guys. We've gotten to the interesting part of the show where our beautiful guest Ify has to taste and let you guys know what she thinks about our meal on here on Food Clinic. So what do you think?
I have to dig in.
Of course.
Okay.
So please give us your honest review and rate us over 10.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I am. Super
Okay,
ready.
let's go in. Let's go in.
Mm.
11 over 10. Okay. No comments yet.
I'm coming, guys.
Okay, we're waiting. We are waiting patiently. Take your time.
Okay, guys. Salt on point.
Okay.
Seasonings on point.
Okay.
What else did we use?
Bell peppers.
On point.
Coconut milk.
On point. Okay, don't mind me. So, I'm going to rate this 8 over 10.
Okay.
The 2 is for my mom.
A whole 2.
Yes.
You're taking a whole 2.
Yes, for my mom.
Okay, that's okay.
But guys, this is really nice. This is really good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We really appreciate her honest review. As you can hear, she's keeping 2 for her mom. So of course, everybody believes their mom is the best cook they know, which of course is true. Her mom is the best cook ever. My mom is the best cook ever. Your mom's best cook ever. So it's always, when they ask us to write that literature in school, of course, everybody's mom is the best cook ever. So that's acceptable, totally acceptable and fine by us. So we really appreciate you for joining us on here on Food Clinic. So guys, thank you so much. If you're still with us up until this point, do not forget to follow us on all our social media handles displaying right now on the screen. And please guys, don't forget, I'm your favorite host and I'll always love to see you guys same time next week. See you guys. Bye.